What's going on, Dynasty players? Rookie drafts are happening. I've got a couple Dynasty leagues I'm in right now where rookie drafts are live. I've got a couple leagues where rookie drafts are quickly approaching. And I'm sure you Dynasty players at home are in a similar situation to me. So over these next few videos, I want to talk about some players that you should be heavily targeting in your rookie drafts. Some of them may be in the first round, some of them maybe in the third round. We're just talking about players that I feel like are being a little bit undervalued in rookie drafts. And I'm going to focus on them one player at a time. I want to do a full breakdown of these players. So the next few weeks, going to be talking about some rookies you should be targeting in your Dynasty rookie drafts. I'm Hutchinson Brown from Footballguys. I'm at TYFMNFL on Twitter. And before I get into this wide receiver that I want you all to target, make sure you subscribe to the Footballguys YouTube channel. Click that notifications bell so you'll be notified every single time a new video drops on this channel. So without further ado, let's jump into this receiver. Let's talk about Jahan Dotson, formerly of Penn State. He just got drafted by the Washington Commanders with the 16th overall pick in the 2022 NFL Draft. This one was a shocker. Not a lot of people saw Jahan Dotson being picked in the top 20, and not many people saw him even being picked as a first rounder. But Washington said, you know what? No, we're getting our guy. They traded up all the way up to get him, and they did actually. They had the 14. They did trade back to 16th overall pick. They did get him, but there's Treylon Burks was on the board. There were some good players on the board that they passed on to draft Jahan Dotson here. Very, very interesting pick. So, let's talk about the Dynasty fantasy football fallout. So, I feel like Jahan Dotson in Washington is really interesting. Jahan Dotson is just a very fast receiver, sub 4.4, 540. Like, very, very quick on his feet. He's a yak monster. He's quick, he's elusive, and he's very dangerous with the ball in his hands. But he has great hands as well. I feel like that's very underrated. He also has great footwork. His hands and his footwork are really underrated. I feel like he has great route running ability. And I feel like with his speed, he's going to be a very dangerous player in the NFL. I really like Jahan Dotson a lot. So on this Washington offense, there are a lot of concerns right now. There really are. Let's start with the quarterback position. Carson Wentz. We do not want Carson Wentz as a quarterback for our fantasy wide receivers. He is not someone we want, especially with how much mental trauma he's gone through. He is just not in it right now. And I feel like Washington, the Colts were begging to get rid of Carson Wentz. They do not want him on the team, and for good reason. He is just in locker room cancer. He's a big problem, right? And then Terry McLaurin as well. Terry McLaurin is still the clear number one receiver for this team. That's also a problem. However, I see Jahan Dotson's situation getting a lot better. I think he can make an impact day one. I think it's possible. But I also see him being really, really dangerous for fantasy in the next couple of years. And here's why. Let's talk about Terry McLaurin first. Terry McLaurin, he wants a contract. And the Washington football team just drafted a wide receiver in the top 20. I don't know if they think I don't think they think Terry McLaurin's staying. I think they think they're going to get rid of Terry McLaurin and they're going to let Jahan Dotson eventually take over as the number one receiver. I don't know if Terry McLaurin's going to be willing to play on his rookie contract this year. He wants money. He has been participating in training camp. He's been sitting out, which is a huge, huge problem. So, a lot of receivers have been being paid this offseason a ton of money. A.J. Brown, Devontae Adams, Tyreek Hill, Deebo Samuel's been looking for a contract. Tons of big name wide receivers have been being paid. Terry McLaurin wants to be one of those guys. So I feel like that Terry McLaurin, if he's not on the move this year through trade, he's going to be a free agent after this season. I don't know if Washington's going to be willing to give him that contract. And I feel like Jahan Dotson at pick 16 overall shows that they're not confident that Terry McLaurin is their wide receiver one for the future. And then let's talk about Carson Wentz as well. Carson Wentz, I know he has that crazy contract, but after this season, his dead cap hit is $0. They could easily cut him, get him off the team, just have him as the bridge quarterback this year and go for 2023 quarterback and cut him. Which means that probably by next year, the Washington Commanders, the Commanders will have Jahan Dotson as their clear number one receiver and a new 2023 quarterback, which from a class of which looks legendary. This class is unbelievable. So, I mean, Jahan Dotson's like, and I'm not thinking like, I'm not saying Jahan Dotson will be a superstar. It's not that it's locked in that he will be. And I think he could be. But in the next couple of years, his value is going to go through the moon. People are going to be begging for Jahan Dotson and are probably going to be willing to overpay for him. And it's going to be very exciting if you have him on your roster because you're going to be getting tons of offers. People are going to be excited about Jahan Dotson, the speedster, the guy with the yards at the catch ability, the explosive playmaker. People like that. And with a new quarterback coming in with Terry McLaurin gone, people are going to be going nuts over Jahan Dotson. And if you get the right offer, you can sell him for a ton of value right now after buying him for low value. Another reason why I really like Jahan Dotson, he's being valued pretty low right now. According to DLF, according to DLF, Dynasty League Football, he is being drafted as the wide receiver 8 in rookie drafts, as the 10th player off the board. And I've seen, like, I'm in rookie drafts right now. I see rookie drafts all over Twitter. He's going in the second round of some drafts. Like, he's going outside the top 12 in some drafts, in Superflex and one quarterback drafts. Like, people are nervous about Carson Wentz. They're nervous about Terry McLaurin. I think you buy low right now. I think you buy low and just watch over the next couple of years as his value steadily increases and that his value is going to blow up soon. I really believe he is. So, Jahan Dotson, someone you should be looking to target as a late first, early second round pick in rookie drafts. I mean, according to LF, he's going behind Christian Watson and Sky Moore right now. Like, I mean, come on. That's just, I like those two guys a lot. But I'm taking Jahan Dotson all day over those two. I feel like Jahan Dotson is the much more proven player, bigger school. Like, I feel like he's the much more productive, much more proven player. So that's all I got to say, guys. Thank you all so much for tuning in. Please make sure to subscribe to the Football Guys YouTube channel. Click that notifications bell so you will be notified every single time a new video posts on this channel. And that's going to be all for today again. Thank you all so much for tuning in. Go get Jahan Dotson in your rookie drafts. We'll see you next week with the next player to target.